Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street actor, 27, collapses and dies after telling girlfriend he was getting on it. A promising actor collapsed and died after taking a cocktail of drugs at a dance festival in Costa Rica, an inquest was told. A week into his holiday, Joseph Wandera, 27, suffered a seizure. Despite several attempts to save him, Joseph died at an apartment in the beach resort of Tamarindo, where he had been attending the BPM Music Festival in January 2022. His mom, Claire Beatson, told Rochdale Coroner's Court on Tuesday, September 18, she was shocked to discover Joseph had taken ecstasy and admitted to his girlfriend he had consumed a concoction of unknown drugs called pink stuff. The day before his death, the inquest heard he sent a text message to his girlfriend back in England, Alison Maloney, which said he was getting on it like mad, the Men reports. On the morning of the day of his death, January 16, Joseph told his girlfriend, "Not gonna lie, I don't know what was in the *******ing thing that I've ******ing took. I can only type with my left hand, and now I can't see out of my left eye." He added he had been throwing up and had not slept for 2 days. Joseph's friend, Renee Zollner, said in a statement to the court she first met Joseph in Marbella, and they have become friends, enjoying nights out in Manchester. She had also traveled to Costa Rica for the festival with some of Joe's friends, the court was told. She recalled that Joseph looked tired on the flight out, but said he seemed otherwise healthy. She said the boys stayed in a villa and she stayed in an apartment, and said that Joseph had been taking MDMA, ecstasy, although she wasn't sure how much. She said everybody had been buying it from local dealers. She said she had not seen Joseph drinking any alcohol, but said he tried a drug called pink stuff, a form of pink powder which she saw him snort a few days before his death. After one night out a week into the holiday, Zollner said she fell asleep on the sofa of her apartment at 3 a.m. on January 16, when she said she received a WhatsApp message from Joseph asking her if she could pick him up. She agreed and spent 50 minutes driving to a location he had sent to her in the middle of a forest by the coast. When she found him, she noted bags under his eyes, but she said this was normal. She continued, "All of us were sleep-deprived because of all the partying, drinking, and drugs." As Zollner said Joseph could not provide her with the location of his villa, so she drove back to her apartment, where she refused his suggestion he sleep on the sofa and told him to sleep on a bed. She put a blanket over him, she said. Ms. Zollner said Joseph was not hot or sweaty, and she went to bed. The witness said that at 7:15 a.m. Fidel, one of the boys who had also stayed at her apartment, woke her up to say Joseph was fitting on the floor, and she said she told him to put him in the recovery position. 5 minutes later, Fidel shouted at her to come down, and he looked panicked. She said she found Joseph on the floor. Ms. Zollner said she could find no pulse but could detect some breathing. The ambulance service was called, and Ms. Zollner said they were advised to start CPR, with Fidel doing chest compressions. When paramedics arrived at the apartment, they said nothing more could be done, according to Ms. Zollner. Ms. Beatson, Joseph's mom, told the inquest her son had been raised in Salford and Prestwich before going to study performing arts. He also worked at JD Sports and Greggs after his studies, and he was signed up by an acting agency where he also worked as an administrator, Ms. Beatson told the court. She said her son, who had had roles in Coronation Street, Scott and Bailey, and Moving On, loved the performing arts. Joseph was only a social drinker and every year attended Manchester's Parklife Music Festival, the court was told. Ms. Beatson said her son smoked cannabis when he was younger and occasionally took ecstasy, although she said taking drugs wasn't something that was his usual behavior. She admitted she was shocked when she found out what her son had consumed in Costa Rica, because he's never taken anything like this before. Her son enjoyed traveling and had been to Thailand with his acting friends. She said of her son, "He was a humorous, kind young man who enjoyed entertaining people and loved life."